Good day, viewers. Today we are having confirmatory test for anions. Test for anions. So we have a question before us. The question is, barium chloride was added to an unknown solution W. Unknown solution W. So this is the unknown solution W. This is the unknown solution. Very clear like water. So they said barium chloride was added. This is our barium chloride that will be added to this solution. So let's keep it. Followed by dilute hydrochloric acid. Followed by dilute hydrochloric acid. Then I said, what ion is likely present? Write out your observation and inference. Fine. So this is a practical question. So this kind of question, you see it in WAEC qualitative analysis. The first thing to do is to make a table. For this kind of question, you make a table. I wrote my test, observation, and inference. Now, let's quickly do the work. Then you get your test tube. You quickly get your what? Your test tube. Your test tube. You get your test tube. So this is my test tube. So they said, you look at the question. The question says, barium chloride was added to an unknown solution. Barium chloride was added to an unknown solution. Now, I'm going to add and drop. So let me first of all get this is my solution W, which is unknown solution. Let me put here. See it here, it's enough. They can tell you to test the solution with litmus paper if it is alkaline or if it is acidic. They can ask you to test, but they didn't tell us that here. So they said barium chloride was added to this. So let me tell you this: whenever you add barium chloride to an unknown solution and the solution forms white precipitate, three things are suspected. Three things. I repeat, whenever you add barium chloride to an unknown solution W, they can use X, they can use Y, they can use Z. So an unknown solution, and that solution forms white precipitate on adding or on addition of barium chloride to this unknown solution. You see white precipitate. Three things are suspected. Number one, you suspect CO32 minus. CO32 minus, that is a triazocarbonate what? Triazocarbonate 4. CO32 minus, that is triazocarbonate what? 4. You suspect SO4 2 minus. SO4 2 minus, that is tetraazosulfate 6 ion. And you also suspect SO3 2 minus. I will do that on the board. SO3 2 minus. So these are the things you suspect. Once we add this to this and they form white precipitate, you expect these three things. Now let's proceed. So somebody might be asking, what if it doesn't show white precipitate? That means these things, they are not here at all. You have to carry out other tests to find what they are supposed to find. Then let's add. You can see, did you see that? Did you see that? See, white precipitate. This is what? This is white precipitate. White precipitate. So then you are going to write on addition of, I think I should write it immediately. Okay, when I'm done, I'll write everything. So you write here now, solution W plus barium chloride. Your observation is what? White precipitate was formed or was seen. Then your inference, I already said, whenever you add barium chloride to an unknown solution, three things are suspected. You write those three things there. Then they say followed by dilute hydrochloric acid. So this is my dilute hydrochloric acid. So you add it. let me just pour. They didn't say whichever way we should add it. So now let me explain this before I add. Once I add this HCl, dilute hydrochloric acid, once I add it to this substance here, to this solution, to this mixture here, if this solution remains like this, that means we just confirm SO4 2- ion present. I mean, when I add this HCl, join this mixture here, and there is no changes, this white precipitate persists, it remains as it is now. That means SO4 2- is present, is confirmed. But when I add this dilute hydrochloric acid to this place, and you see effervescence, effervescence simply means the evolution of gas through liquid. So once you add this here, you see effervescence, gas is going out from this test tube, and the gas being released is going to be CO2 gas, which is going to be what? A colorless and odorless gas, which turn lime water milky. So that means that CO3 2- is confirmed. A colorless gas confirmed CO3 2-. Do you understand? So let me add now. You see that? See, what you saw was effervescence, colorless and odorless. So what you saw, look at, you can see some of them. You can see some of them. So and the white precipitate have disappeared. That means CO3 2- is confirmed. Right? That is how you go about this. Now let me now fill the answers for you. We have A. The formula for barium chloride BaCl2. Don't always put your aqueous plus solution W. Look at it. Then what did you see? What we added? We saw white precipitate. Was formed. You saw white precipitate. White precipitate was formed. That was your observation. You saw it. Then whenever white precipitate is formed, what do you see? Or your inference become what? You have CO3 2-, SO4 2-, and SO3 2-, you can see suspected. SO4 ions suspected. Yes. So the second one is followed by dilute hydrochloric acid. Under here you put plus dilute hydrochloric acid. You just put plus dilute hydrochloric acid. So when we added dilute hydrochloric acid, what did we see? We saw effervescence. Effervescence occurred. A colorless and odorless gas was liberated. The gas turned lime water milky. Effervescence occurred. A colorless and odorless gas was liberated. The gas turned lime water milky. Then here is going to be what? CO3 2- or HCO3-. Or you write this way anyway. CO2 gas from CO2 gas write out your observation and inference. I have written my observation and my inference. So what ion is likely present? Ion present, the ion present is CO3 2 minus or ACO3 minus. That is the end of the class. If you gain something from this teaching, please like, comment, subscribe and share my video. May you remain blessed. Thank you.